King's chamber, when it has the hydrogen in it, you have the electrons, you have the vibration of the thing, you have the microwaves coming in. What do you think this?
So you have microwaves coming in, but then you have power output.
Power output.
Yeah. So the power output is the southern shaft, and this is where there's another piece of key evidence. Jamie, could you show the slide that shows the opening of the southern shaft, please?
It's crazy that this makes sense.
Well,
That's what I was trying to get. There's a bunch of slides in here that are really interesting, but we haven't got to them yet.
Well, we got time. We'll get to those.
Said Joe. I don't know about me.
You're doing great.
I may pass out.
Have another cup of coffee.
Here's the northern shaft, but I don't know.
Oh, that's the northern shaft. Okay.
Shaft.
Wait a minute. Go to the newer slides. I think there are better images on those. Yeah, these were created back in the day. Okay, hold on. Go.
Yeah, nothing said southern. No.
See. Okay, here. Just up here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, my first book, I didn't have a really accurate description of the northern shaft. Okay, and so since then we got the CAD drawings of Rudolf Gantenbrink when he did an examination, and he did a great job measuring everything, every angle, distance, all the way to the outside. And so this is taken from his CAD drawing, and I just kind of, made it a little more striking, clear, or people could understand the complexity of that shaft, and also to point out some of the details that are pretty mind-blowing. You have 4 bends, 1, 2, 3, 4, before it goes into the king's chamber. Okay. Now, where is that opening? It is at the quarter wave location, and in a resonant cavity, the highest amplitude could be found at a quarter wave. So it's like if you've got a standing wave in a resonant cavity, it's the quarter wave. It's the quarter of the distance along the length of the cavity. That's where your amplitude, that's where your energy is the highest.
So at least in this placement, it affirms your theory that that's where it would be.
Right.
Okay.
But the other thing is, and this information, of course, is common. I mean, I've talked to people who worked on waveguides. Eric Wilson is very familiar with them. And he did a study of Gantenbrink's drawings, and he said, yeah, this. And he's pointing out different unusual features in the shaft that seem to appear in the design of modern waveguides, because you have changes in dimension, you have these steps, there is like a bump in an area, and it's all to kind of massage, manipulate the beam as it comes into the pyramid. But then when it comes to entering into the king's chamber, it goes through 4 bends. He said that's to be able to correct the beam, so that when it does enter the pyramid, it is coherent and it goes in straight.
Wow. So it's literally how you would design it.
The other thing, the other thing is that and this is mind-blowing, and it will tell you a lot. There is another drawing of a plan view of that shaft, Jamie. Hold on, I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, below the one with below that one, directly. Yeah, nope, you passed it. Yeah, that one. Okay, so the commonly held theory about why those shafts exist is to ventilate the Great Pyramid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that the reason why they have those bends is for it to encircle the Grand Gallery so that it doesn't interfere or, with the Grand Gallery. Now, if you're just going to ventilate that place, you would you need that many bends? But look at the distance between the Grand Gallery wall and the north shaft. It is 13.6 feet. Right? If you take where the level where the shaft enters the King's Chamber, and you take it straight past the Grand Gallery, you're looking at dimension E, which is 41 inches. So it would clear the Grand Gallery. It didn't have to go through all those bends unless the wall blocks of the Grand Gallery were so large that they didn't want to interfere with them. And so does that suggest that the wall block thickness, because we don't know how thick they are, but that suggests that they are maybe just a little less than 13 feet thick. That is mind-blowing.
How heavy are those things?
Yeah.
So the way it's set up here now, especially when you're looking at it from this, it really does kind of make sense that this is a passageway for gases and energy. Like the way I'm looking, I mean, it looks like, if you're looking at it like this, it looks like a system.
It's a machine.
You were talking about the southern shaft.
Right.
And that the southern shaft, there's an outside image. We can see it from the outside.
Yeah, could you show that one?
Which image is it?
Oh, it's coming, I think. Well, I think you're going the wrong way, Jamie.
There wasn't another picture the other way. I can Google it if you want me to find it, but I don't know if it was here.
No. It's in there.
Oh, okay.
Go down.
How many images are in here?
Just like it was like 50.
Hundreds. How many do you want?
That's where it stops. Is right here.
Wow. Oh, hold on.